and welcome to this episode of What's in the Pipe Quarantine Style. I'm your host, Marissa Davis, bringing you this at-home version of our show from the comfort of my home office until we can get back in the studio. So I hope all of you are staying safe and healthy, and with that, let's get started. Today, I'm here with three of our G2 experts, and they're going to talk to us about a new solution that we're offering called Integrated Pipeline Management, or IPM for short. So we have with us Mark McQueen, who leads our asset integrity team here at G2. We have TK Atkins, who is a principal integrity consultant, and Herbert Nake, who is a pipeline integrity engineer. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Thank you.
So before we dive into what the solution is, can you maybe talk to us a little bit about the challenges or the set of challenges that you noticed operators were facing that kind of prompted G2 to offer this integrated solution?
Yeah, thanks, Marissa. Well, for many small oil and gas pipeline operators, as well as distributors and manufacturers, and we're talking about the chemical and petrochemical industry, and also transportation providers, with one or more pipelines to support their primary business. It's often not operationally feasible or cost effective for these operators to manage these assets, given the broad range of expertise required. So we felt to support these smaller or operators of small pipelines, we say smaller, say less than 10 miles, we felt that G2 has all the services that can support these operators.
So just to piggyback on what Mark said, yes, some of these challenges that small pipeline operators have is also a lack of in-depth knowledge of their pipeline assets, as well as experience and knowledge of federal and state codes of regulated and non-regulated pipelines. So pipeline operators may also lack necessary resources and qualified and competent personnel to delegate and execute the required tasks associated with pipeline management.
Okay, so let's define what IPM is. TK, you want to do that?
Sure. So IPM is a service offering that brings in expertise from asset integrity, regulatory compliance, engineering, and geospatial systems. By playing the role of the operator, on behalf of the operator, G2 would represent them and help them through all the different life cycles for their pipeline systems operations.
As TK mentioned, it's a unique bundle of services that provides pipeline management to the energy industry. And what's critical or great about it is allows for the operation and maintenance of pipeline assets in a safe, compliant, and cost-effective manner.
So what's the value for an operator?
The operator will be able to have a safe and reliable operations in accordance with federal and state regulations, also able to focus on core business with minimum distractions to non-core activities. The operator is able to minimize overhead costs through minimal hiring and training, saving costs putting together a multidisciplinary team. The operator is able to budget and forecast accurately, allocating the appropriate resources to areas of core business needs. Lastly, the operator would have constant access to pipeline management expertise at G2IS.
Just to add to what Herbert just said, it's also important to note that the operator has the ability to allocate whatever portions of the management system they would like to either take ownership of internally or allow G2 to support with. It's important for them to use existing expertise internally to handle the operations that they feel most comfortable handling, but at the same time, you can lean on the vast areas of expertise that G2 would bring to your organization.
So G2 is uniquely positioned to integrate this product offering because of the expertise and skill of G2 employees. In addition, G2 has been able to incorporate state-of-the-art software and technology relevant to the energy industry to identify, model, and map pipeline assets. We're able to manage third parties because of our in-depth knowledge of pipeline assets and relationships we've built over the years with various contractors and vendors in the energy sector.
Are there any operators currently using a solution?
Yes, there is. We've successfully implemented the integrated pipeline management solution to an operator here in Texas. They're actually a global petrochemical manufacturer. The facility has 2 regulated pipelines and actually 5 non-regulated pipelines. and the sizes and the services from both pipelines vary, but they are all low mileage.
So following up with what Mark said, we've been heavily involved throughout the life cycle of this project. Our pre-operations as part of the scope of work included a comprehensive review of all pipeline attribute documentation. Also included was jurisdictional determination regarding the operator's pipeline asset. This was done to determine the jurisdiction of the asset, as well as if the client possessed a control room based on PHMSA and Texas Railroad Commission definitions. Part of the pre-operations also included engineering and advisory review of construction documentation to ensure that the pipeline's operator's records were traceable, verifiable, and complete. We also provided GIS management solutions, performing HCA analysis and class location determination, and an integration of pipeline data, linking corresponding scanned imagery to an industry standard GIS database. Lastly, part of the pre-operations, we developed regulatory compliance manuals, operation procedures, and associated record retention forms.
Yeah, as part of those solutions, what we also do is assist with integrity assessment inspections in itself, helping the operator identify what the right assessment methods in conjunction with their risk assessment activities and public awareness management of their one-call systems and the like. So the solution is very vast, and it can be as vast as whatever the operator actually needs.
So how is this working out for them?
So our client, who is a global petrochemical manufacturer, is able to focus on its core business of manufacturing petrochemicals with minimum distraction to non-core activities. They're also able to budget and allocate resources appropriately for manufacturing and operations.
They've been able to focus, maximize their uptime and downtime, and also go through a few regulatory inspections successfully without any findings.
In addition, our client has confidence on being compliant with existing and any new regulations, and working with G2, they're safe in the knowledge of knowing that they have expertise on call to support them with any issues related to their integrity pipeline management program.
And that's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys for being here.
You're welcome,
Thank you
Marissa.
for having us.
Thank you.
Remember, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to our YouTube channel and join our LinkedIn group to continue the conversation. Stay safe and keep it flowing. It's under control.